Hi everybody, this is for Libra, and I'm getting the star card, which is Aquarius energy, the truth. You can be very truthful, honest. The Sun, with the Ten of Pentacles at the top, and Death. So there's a change here with the Ten of Pentacles. It's in your money, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun, and the Two of Cups, with the Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Wow. So there could be a large sum of money coming to you right now. Or something very good. You could work with your hands. Something you're being recognized for, something you're standing out. This is also a wish fulfilled, like you've wished for something and you really focused on it, with the Queen of Pentacles, because in the original tarot she's focused on that pinnacle. Here she has a treasure chest of gold, mini kittens, and a mama cat. She's surrounded with luxurious plantains. There's grapes, there's apple trees. I think those are raspberries, blueberries. Maybe those aren't dandelions, but I'm thinking of dandelions, which are plentiful. It's a card of prosperity and abundance. And someone could be bringing this to you, or this is being brought to your attention. You're creating this right now with your own two hands and your spirit. As you see the spirit of her coming from her, from what she does. I think that was like in the Gemini reading or something. It's like enchanting the items your spirit is enchanting. You're sparkling, you're bright. There's a goldfish here. It's like forgetting something and shining. As they're sawing into something. I don't know if y'all can hear that. But I think they're building a house. Maybe you're building a house, or that's what you want. And this is your dream come true. There's some kind of house coming in. Someone's offering you like an apartment, or you get an apartment, you get the one that you want. You get the house you want. You move to the city that you want, or you move to the country. There's a lot of cows, which are another symbol of great abundance. These are dairy cows. You've really cut into something. Or something could have cut you deep here with the Death card. As you see in this Death card, he has the sword and he's cutting this rope. And you see it's barely hanging on by a thread. And one door is open. It's cracked open, and one door is closed. It's a card of change. I believe this cat has caught something. I mean, it definitely has. I don't know if it's a fish, but it has its eyes on something and it's in its hands. So you could have this in your grasp. It's in your hands. You make something with your hands. But you do something with your hands every day. I'm even seeing like someone like checking out people. Like groceries, but it's like blessing someone's groceries as they go by. It's just like click, click, bless this. Like in your mind, you're just like, bless these people, bless this food, because Dr. Emoto, he proved that, you put your energy, what you speak onto something, be it food, be it water, be it your body. It's always your body. So if you're saying, bless you, you're really saying, bless you to you. And my stomach just growled. I'm talking about food at the grocery store. I went to the grocery store earlier and I stopped and unpacked it. I'm thinking about food. Some of y'all are hungry. Someone's bringing you food. What is that called? Instacart and DoorDash. Dude, twice this week I have gotten free food. Someone just brought it to my doorstep. And because my family does it a lot, I don't hardly ever order food. I just cook. I love to cook. I know that they won't come back and get it. I've left it out there for hours. I'm like, they're going to come back and get it. And they don't come back and get it. But anyways, they've left food and I'm just like, I just keep getting this free food. So maybe some of y'all are ordering food or something. It's like, I'm seeing this. Or maybe you deliver food. Maybe you are the DoorDash. And that the energy is saying, bless their food. You know, bless the delivery. Bless your car. It is amazing the miracles that happen when you start to bless things and live in the law of assumption of just blessings. Like, I bless this, so it has to get better. That's the belief. One of my eyes, I'm like, I'm serious. Do it. My eyes look kind of weird. I don't care. It's true. It's true. It's true for me. It doesn't have to be true for you, but it's true for me. And Dr. Emoto, God bless him, he proved it. It's scientific. Say I bless you to rice. I should do that experiment. Bless you to rice for a week or a month. And then say negative things to another thing of rice for a month or a week or however long. And it shows a difference. It really does. There's lots of videos on YouTube and Gaia Forum and all that stuff. It's really cool. So I'm seeing this, like, looking at the door of what you choose. I always see this card, or I recently started seeing this card because I didn't notice that one of the doors was open before. But it's like, what do you choose? Cut the cord. You know, you're cutting the cord or not. But there's this energy all around. And what are you emitting? Right? I'm feeling that with the Gemini moon. I mean, that's always. But communicating. I think Michael Beckwith, I was on Instagram earlier and I read one of his posts and he was like, are you casting spells? And if you don't know who Michael Beckwith is, he's like, I don't know if he calls himself a preacher, but he created Agape International. It's a church, right? It's a beautiful place that he runs. And I guess he's a preacher. He's not fire and brimstone, though. He's love and gratitude and joy. And he was on The Secret. And he said, are you casting spells? And then, you know, that catches your attention. You're like, what? But abracadabra, we're always casting spells. And then he goes on, he said, you know, what are you speaking to yourself? What are the words you're saying to yourself? What are the words you're saying to other people? Because what you're saying about other people, as I'm pointing to you, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but what you say to other people and what you say about other people, your mind is always listening. And it says, that's what you want? That's who you are? That's what you experience? What you want to experience? Watch very closely how that plays out. I find that to be a quite interesting experiment. So death, here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun, and the Two of Cups with the Knight of Wands. Some of you are in the hunt for love, true happiness, marriage, a family. Some of you want to get pregnant. I know that energy. I would love to have another child. that camaraderie, that best friend is what I'm feeling. That giving of love, talks every night over wine, you know. Ding. Yes, ma'am. Give me just a moment. I haven't texted anyone, but someone energetically just said that. That's great. Just give me a moment, the universe says. Just give me a moment. I'm cutting the cords to something. I know what you want to create. I know what you want. I know what's coming from your heart. It's coming. Look, they're in love. They've created babies. They've created children. Generations, generational wealth. It all started with a kiss. This Knight of Wands, it's the hunt. It's a card of going out looking for love. I just heard an old song in my head. You're out hunting. Some of y'all are like, the dragon you're seeing, like, no, don't want that. No, I'm good. Like, seriously, that dragon's mouth is like unhinged. It's like it's like 180 open. Can you see that? And the cat wants to play with the wand. It's like, can you make the magic happen? Can you wish that away? But the dragon is within us. It is the metaphor for our power within. The dragon guards the treasure in the deepest cave. Our deepest treasures within is guarded by our power, our true power. And when we unleash our true power, we are mighty. We can fly, so to speak. We speak fire, some of you. Some of you could be a preacher, like you speak beautifully. Right? People could do a 180. Like, what? Did she just open her mouth and spit in fire? Like some of you are rappers or something? Just spit in fire. You're magic. Watch what you say. I heard Snoop Dogg today. Did you? Okay. You got to know this. Because he made a children's album and it's like affirmations. It's beautiful. And I'm going to listen to it. I just found out about it today. I don't know why I haven't downloaded it yet, but I'm about to as soon as I'm done here. But Drake, if you hear all the greats, you notice, you see the pattern. You speak, your art speaks life into existence. There's a Abraham Hicks speech. I'm talking a lot about Abraham Hicks today. That says, she is great at communication, which is Gemini. So I just had to get that out before I went going. So she says, no, it wasn't her. It was Rhonda Byrne. Was it Rhonda Byrne? It was someone speaking to a painter, and the painter said, I want true love. I want true love. And then here we go. Or I want to date a lot of women. I want to date a lot of women. How do I do that? And he was a painter. And she said, let me see your paintings. And in every painting, there was a woman with his back. You could just see the woman's back, or she would be walking away, or, it was always like a woman leaving or not paying attention. It was always the back of a woman. And he said, and whoever this teacher was, be it Rhonda Byrne or whoever, wherever I heard this story, comment below if you know, because I might want to hear it again. I probably heard it like 5 times. Okay, so then it was Rhonda Byrne. It's in The Secret, I think. See? There it is. Cool. That's a good message. Okay, so she said, start painting the women, like paying attention to you, the women looking at you, the women toasting with a woman, right? Or many women in an embrace, like paint what you want. And he started to do that. And next time she saw him, he was like, I have so many dates. I've been going with so many women. I'm so tired. Now I just want one woman. I just want to settle down. I've had my fun. What do I do? And she said, paint one woman, your true love, and paint her over and over again in the most beautiful way, in the most loving way, and she will appear. And he did, and she appeared, and he was married and hopefully living happily ever after. Very abundant. So paint money, paint true love, paint the house of your dreams. Write, writing. That's why people say everything I wrote down came true. Write it, and then put it next to your bed so you see it. Write it down every single day, and you will see it manifest in your life. There's, I'm going to share this with you because I watched it last night. A woman created $100,000 plus twice in a month, I think she said. And what she did was she took from a exercise from The Secret of counting $100 bills again and again. And Elmer Locker, I think he talks about this too. But she, if I can find her video, I'll link it down below. But she would count the money again and again. So she took out like $500 from her bank, and she would count it over and over until she got to $100,000. It's really quite simple, and it goes really fast. But every day she would count it, and she documented it, and she also wrote herself a check for $100,000. And I think it was in like 2 weeks, she was approved. I think it was an SBA loan, and she got $150,000. And then her friend also sent her $100,000 in fake bills that apparently you can buy from The Secret or from Amazon. And so she counted this $100,000 every night, and then the $150,000 came in. And I'm not sure if she counted both of those as real. I can't remember now, but the fact of the matter is she got $150,000 in her bank account within a month. And I immediately thought of Elmer Locker Jr. And I've been watching him and his channel grow because he does a lot of really great work. And he talks about how he counted $10,000 in his mind every night before he went to bed. And he manifested, one day he was at the bank, and this guy that he didn't even know was in front of him, and he said, can you help me count this? Because I don't know if I'm getting it right. And Elmer said he counted it out for the man, and it was $10,000. And then he had to go back in, and he was like, I don't want $10,000 of someone else's money. I want $10,000 in my bank account. And that, again, is like the process of knowing that it is happening. Because this woman, before she got the $150,000 in her bank account deposited, she got the $100,000 in the play money that looked like real money. So the universe gives you this play money first, Like, or like, make sure that, is this really what you want? Like Elmer, he counted out someone else's money, and then he was very set on, no, I want this to be my money, like real money, tangible. And then I think Elmer said that he got like a job fixing someone's boat, and it paid him $10,000. So, and then there was another guy that said that he started an affirmation that said, I receive money out of thin air. And he practiced that for 3 days, and $100,000 or $10,000, it was one of the two, came to him like within the week. Like he got a job that he said was like super easy, that he just did. It took hardly any effort. That his friend called him from out of the blue that he hadn't spoken to, like a work colleague from a long time ago, called him and was like, hey, can you do this? And he did it, and it paid him $10,000. So that's significant to someone. So what are you giving your attention to? There's money coming in. There's abundance here. There's true love. It's right around the corner. Is that what the text message said? The sun. Look at that sun. Look at that sun. With this 10 of Pentacles. That's a lot of money. Death and the star. Start counting your money. Start counting your blessings. Willie Nelson said, the day I started counting my blessings, my whole life changed. 8 of Cups. Walking away from lack mentality and walking into, I have more than enough. I'm abundant, and my cup runneth over with blessings, because it will. Start counting your money. And when she said she took out the 500, she just recounted it over and over again. I hope that helps you, until she got to 100,000. And then she got the 100,000 sent to her by a friend that just said hey, I felt like I should send this to you. I just got the sudden urge. Here's $100,000 in play money. And then she got the $150,000, because the universe is abundant, and it always gives us more than we ask for, because you're worthy. I love y'all, and I'll talk to you later.